You're listening to Read the Damn Book, and this is episode number 7. Welcome to Read the Damn Book podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Glogovac, where I read every book of every author that I interview on this show. This is a spinoff of the Webby-nominated My Simplified Life podcast, where we go behind the scenes. I don't just want to hear about the book. I want to hear about the author, the human being behind the words that we all fall in love with. Here, you're going to hear directly from the authors what their journey through life has been like, their journey through writing their book, and some behind the scenes on every book. So let's get started and read the damn book. Hey friends, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Michelle Glogovac, and I will be honest with you. I am so far behind on my reading. It is a lot right now. There's a lot going on in our country, and I am very distracted while also trying to be very present for my children, my family, my friends, my business. So my reading is behind, but I wanted to give you a sneak peek at what is on my TBR for this fall. I've got some books that are already out, some ones that are coming out in September and October, and I want to go over them all with you so that you can get them on your TBR list as well. So let's begin. The books that are already out now that I have either on my desk or on my Kindle app, we'll start with Flash Out by Alexis Solosky. It's a suspenseful novel of art, seduction, and the deadly limits of liberation. How timely, right? The next one that is already out is Becoming the Pastor's Wife by Beth Allison Barr. It is all about conservative Protestant women, their roles. It's a lot of how this trad wife stuff has come to rise, what it's about, why it is a thing. And I'm just fascinated to learn more because I am completely the opposite. So the more I can educate myself, I think the more I can possibly understand it. We shall see. The other book is The Secret Book Society by Madeline Martin. It is about 3 women who are invited to a secret book club to discover freedom, sisterhood, and a chance to rewrite their stories. I just love the fact that it's a book club type of book. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's based in London, so it'll have a different vibe, I believe, as well. I am also in the midst of listening to the audiobook, but I also have the physical copy of I Take My Coffee Black and This Changes Everything by Tyler Merritt. I am connected with Tyler on social media and I adore him. He is not just a hoot, but he is so well-versed and compassionate and empathetic in everything that he says and shares. And these 2 books are about his story. He encouraged me to listen to the audiobook of I Take My Coffee Black. He is the audio narrator, and he is incredible. I right away was sending him messages, letting him know that I am already in and loving it. One book that I am adding to my daily routine is Affirmations for Self-Love by Xana Keithley. It has quotes and then a reflection every day that are all in regards to self-love, something I think we all could use more of. And I'm adding that to my daily reading of the pivot year, which I'm also journaling about. Another one that is already out is Blind to the Blatantly Obvious by Ron Patterson. I'm intrigued by this book because Ron is an older gentleman who says he's not a writer, but he is wondering why we have a nation of so many people who seem to ignore what is right in front of their faces. And I read a sample before I got the book, and I fell in love with the part that he says he admits that his biggest regret was not being a more active participant in the Alabama sit-ins. And that struck me hardcore because we have so much going on right now in our nation. And we have a choice whether we show up and we participate and how we're going to show up and participate. So I'm looking forward to his take on all of this. On to books that are out in September. I am halfway through. I will finish it by the time this episode airs of High Finance by Ken Miller. Ken was part of the Lehman Brothers, and this book it's a novel, but he relies on some of his experiences working at the Lehman Brothers. There's finance, there's some steamy parts to it, and it's told in multiple main character type of stories. So you get to hear from different people, which I think kind of makes it fun because you're not just with a single character in the book. Another one is Hot Desk by Laura Dickerman, which is about the publishing industry over decades. There are two people who have to share a hot desk, which means that they go back and forth. But then there is a story that the main character reveals from her mother from decades ago when she was in the publishing industry. One that I read and the book has come out, the episode has also come out, is From Dropout to Doctorate by Dr. Terrence Lester. He is incredible. Please read this memoir that also dives into homelessness and our country and what we can do to better support the human beings in our lives. The other one that is already out, as along with the episode, is Young Fools by Liza Palmer. Such a good book. It was twisted in the middle and totally took me by surprise. Other books that are coming out this September are The Phoebe Variations by Jane Hamilton. It is a coming-of-age story that is about girls, mothers, finding your way and meeting your biological family. So it sounds like a bunch of drama, and although we have enough drama, I could use some fictional drama right now. Another one is Awake by Jen Hatmaker. I've already devoured this one. I cried. I was so excited to read this book and to really discover more of Jen and what her story has been like. And I have to say, the end made my heart swell. So definitely a must read. The last one coming out in September that is on my TBR is Beautiful Mystery by Danny Lynn Rutherford. Danny Lynn is actually a Bay Area resident, so that's even more exciting for me. But she knew her daughter at the age of 6 months had something wrong, but doctors couldn't diagnose her. Then her husband dies of a heart attack, and this is the story of how Danny Lynn raises her daughter, the help that she gets, and it's very touching and moving. So this is a definite must read as well. In October, I am in the middle of reading Conform by Ariel Sullivan. This is the first book from Jenna Bush Hager's imprint, Thousand Voices. And I will be honest, it is my first fantasy book. And so there's a lot. I'm intrigued. I am reading it. I am also a little scared because it seems a little too realistic with, again, things that are going on in the country. It's a futuristic book, and the characters, you're put into different levels depending on who you are, with the elite and the defects. So if something's wrong with you, you're in a lower tier and so on. So it is fascinating. Another one that's coming out is Bagman by Lou Frankfurt, the longtime CEO of Coach. He is sharing never before told stories and strategies behind Coach's stunning growth from a $6 million handbag business to a $5 billion global fashion and lifestyle brand. And I own some Coach purses, so I am a part of that and really looking forward to learning more about that industry as a whole. Another fun read, Backslide by Nora Dahlia. Nora was on the show last year with her debut, and this is another second chance romance. I can't wait because I adore Nora, so I know this is going to be a fun one. Another one, though, with a book club theme is The Deadly Book Club by Lynn Lau Butler. It's a virtual book club, listens in horror when the screen freezes and one of their members is murdered in a twisty, delicious thriller. I don't know if I need more thrill in my life, but this is really definitely intriguing me, so I'm excited to read this one. Another one is You May Feel a Bit of Pressure by Amy Gallo Ryan. This is a memoir about giving birth, infertility, and I don't know about you, but I have definitely heard those words. You may feel a bit of pressure, and as a woman, a bit of pressure, no thank you. It's definitely something that strikes a chord. So this is going to be a read which I am gearing up for. Another one is Toxic Grit by Amanda Getz. It is rewriting the rules of ambition, and I am looking forward to this one as well. I'm looking forward to all the books, to be honest with you, because that's just really how I roll. But when it comes to ambition, I think that we live in a world where being a woman who wants more is not always something that is clapped about. And I definitely am someone who wants more. I have big ambitions, big goals, and I want big things. So this is going to be a book that I will excitedly share with all of you. And lastly, The Man of Many Fathers by Roy Wood Jr. He's the former Daily Show correspondent, and it is his memoir, a laugh out loud, funny, revealing read that gives some of the best advice and some of the most surprising teachers. So I'm looking forward to that one too. I want to hear what's on your fall TBR read. Let me know. Pick up any of these and let's share them together. I think I'm going to bring back the book club because we need it. We need more good reads, more community, more togetherness. And I'm so grateful for every single author who is giving us these books. They are giving us the escapes, the education, the knowledge, the compassion, the empathy that we need in our world. So these are my fall reads, and there's definitely going to be actually more in between, I am sure. But these are the ones I am looking forward to getting through, hopefully very, very soon. And please share with me, what are you reading? Because we all need to go read the damn book.